What if I told you that the reason you're not getting ahead, why you're stuck in that endless loop, is because of a mindset that is literally costing you thousands? We're talking real money here. According to experts, nearly 75% of people operate with a scarcity mindset, and it's keeping them poor. Now you might be thinking, but Lex, what the heck is a scarcity mindset? Well, stick with me, because what we're about to dive into could change the way you think about money, opportunity, and your entire future. Hey, I'm Lex Ravina, and today we're talking about a mindset so sneaky it can sabotage everything from your financial growth to your happiness. It's called the scarcity mindset, and I'm willing to bet that if you're not careful, it could be draining your bank account without you even realizing it. But here's the thing. There's good news. You can shift that mindset starting today and start seeing money, success, and opportunities in a completely new light. All it takes is recognizing a few key patterns, making a shift in how you think, and applying some expert strategies to transform your financial reality. Let's break it down step by step. All right, so let's kick things off with the basics. What does it even mean to have a scarcity mindset? At its core, it's the belief that there's never enough money, time, love, or success to go around. People who live with this mindset are constantly in survival mode, focusing on what they lack instead of what they can create. Think about it like this. How often do you find yourself thinking, I can't afford that, or I don't have enough to invest in that idea? Scarcity mindset traps you in a cycle of doubt and fear, and it stops you from seeing the endless opportunities all around you. And this is where the cost comes in. To break free, start focusing on abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, flip it and say, how can I afford this? The language you use shapes your mindset. People with a scarcity mindset often play it safe. They choose the path that looks least risky. Low investments, sticking to their comfort zone, and avoiding challenges. The problem is that this safe choice often leads to stagnation. Think about how many people are stuck in dead-end jobs or underpaid gigs because they're too afraid to take risks. By avoiding the risk, they're guaranteeing their lack of progress. Here's a real-world example. I know someone who had a chance to start a side hustle, a business that could have easily turned into a six-figure gig, but they chose to play it safe and stay in their 9-to-5 job. 3 years later, they're still stuck in the same spot, watching others around them flourish. The key to financial growth is risk, but calculated risk. Invest in yourself and your passions. Understand that the risk you're taking could pay off exponentially in the long run. You're probably wondering, how does a mindset even cost me money? The reality is that your mental outlook has a direct impact on your actions. If you're stuck in a scarcity mindset, you're likely wasting time focusing on things that won't get you anywhere. People with this mindset often spend too much time hoarding their resources, whether it's money, time, or energy, instead of using them to grow. They're too afraid to invest in themselves, whether it's through courses, self-improvement, or new opportunities. This hesitation costs them growth, both personally and financially. If you're spending more time worrying about money than investing in yourself, that's a red flag. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, start using what you have right now to move forward. When you operate with scarcity thinking, you feel like the opportunities are already taken and you're just watching from the sidelines. But that's not true. Expert tip: stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone has their own unique path, and your time will come. Focus on what you can do now, and trust that there's always room for more success. All right, now that you understand how scarcity thinking is literally costing you thousands, let's talk about how to make a change. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset is the key to unlocking new levels of success. It's not just about money. It's about how you see the world around you. Step 1. Practice gratitude. Start by practicing gratitude daily. Focus on what you already have instead of what you lack. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every single day and watch your perspective start to shift. Imagine you're struggling financially. feeling like there's never enough. Instead of focusing on your lack, try this. Every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Maybe it's your health, your ability to work from home, or the fact that you've got a strong support system. Let's say one day, you're grateful for the internet connection that allows you to work on your side hustle. That might seem small, but it's a game changer because it shifts your focus from scarcity, not enough money, to abundance, the resources you already have. Step 2. Invest in yourself. The best way to combat scarcity thinking is to invest in your skills, education, and personal growth. The more you invest in yourself, the more you'll see the world open up with opportunities. If you don't have the money to start big, start small. Read a book, take an online course, or reach out to someone in the field you're interested in. Let's say you're interested in starting a freelance business, but you're not sure where to start. Instead of waiting for the perfect time, scarcity mindset, start by reading a book on freelancing or taking a free online course on platforms like Coursera or Skillshare. It could be as simple as learning how to use graphic design software if you want to do freelance design work, or learning social media marketing to offer that as a service. The key is that you're investing in yourself, even if it's a small step. These little actions add up over time. Step 3. Surround yourself with abundant thinkers. The people you hang out with will heavily influence your mindset. If you're constantly around people who are in survival mode, you'll be stuck there too. Instead, surround yourself with those who think big, take risks, and encourage you to level up. Look at your circle. Are the people you're hanging out with constantly complaining about money? Are they stuck in jobs they hate? Or are they talking about how to make more money, take on side hustles, and live a life they love? If you're surrounded by people who always talk about how hard life is, you're going to start adopting that mentality. Look, it's clear, scarcity thinking is holding you back from everything you want in life. And the longer you stay in this mindset, the more it's going to cost you. But here's the good news. You can break the cycle today by switching your mindset and starting to think abundantly. So the next time you feel fear or doubt creep in, remember, opportunity is abundant, but only if you believe it's there. Start shifting your thoughts, take action, and watch the world open up for you. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, drop a comment, and let me know. What's one area of your life where you're going to shift from scarcity to abundance? And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to level up your mindset and finances.